Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's Awaken Your Inner Power Spiritual Events Directory show. I'm so sorry I've been rushing today. There's been so much to do, but it's an absolute joy and pleasure to be here yet and on another beautiful Friday. We've got a touch of rain going on outside, just a little sprinkle, and, quite warm, and it's absolutely glorious. So I'm really excited to be here today and do what I can to, bring you the results and the outcomes and some strategies that you're looking for. So that would be absolutely brilliant if we can continue on our path and our journey to get some answers for you. Fantastic. I really do look forward to being able to serve you again on this beautiful day. So who have we got on today? Who's saying hi? Who's coming on? Shaza, welcome. Hello, lovely. Good to have you here again. Let me know if everything's fine. I'm not using my Bluetooth today. I've gone straight into the computer. So let's hope and pray that we have no technical issues today. Rachel, welcome. Good morning to you too, lovely. Wow, I love this platform to do this work on. It's amazing. And I love all of the community that come on and support us. So, feel free to send some hearts. Feel free to share. I'm just going to try and get this up and running so I can share it. Feel free to share it. It brings more social media juju, Facebook juju to yourselves, and makes you look like you're really doing great as well. It gives you an association with an expert, which is always pretty awesome. I'm just going to turn that sound down. So here we are. Whoops, I think it's going to come on again. There we go. I'll just hit that sound first. So welcome, everybody. What another beautiful day. Deborah, hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you? Kira, welcome to the show, Kira. Brian's just popped in. I love the way Brian always makes an effort to jump in and support all his fellow experts and hosts. So thank you, Brian. You're always here, and I try and do as much as I can, the same as much as possible. So even if it's only for a minute, but I'm very grateful for your time that you do make to come on and say hi. So, okay, who else have we got coming on here? Love the hearts. Thanks, guys. That's always awesome. I'm just going to share this to a page or two just to make sure that it is getting out there, and hopefully bring a few more people onto Sarah's platform, because she does an incredible job. And, I really do love the fact that she supports her people so well, and she gets through all questions and answers that needs to go on, and what a brilliant job she does. So thank you, Sarah. I know that you will see this at some point. Maria, thank you for coming on. Hello, this is my gorgeous friend Maria, who we've just been chatting over the last couple of days, and I thought she might like to pop in and say hi. So she has done that, and that's great. So I'm really grateful that you have stopped by as well. Thank you, Maria. I'm just trying to share this to a page or two. Here we go. This social media has changed in the last couple of weeks. Things don't share the way they used to. So come on and talk to me about what's going on in your life, how I can help you. And, let's have a look at things on a deeper level and see exactly what is going on with you all, to remove those blocks and those limits that you're feeling, provide you with some strategies, insights into maybe being able to move through those questions that you have at the moment. Really super important to get through life. And, we don't want things stopping us and slowing us down. So let's get on with that and ask away. So who's got some questions today on where they're going and what they want to do, and get some clarity and distinction around what's happening? So few more people coming in, but I'd love to know where you're all tuning in from. If you wouldn't mind just sharing that, and let me know what you're doing, what's happening. What are you in business? Are you working for someone? Are you looking for change in your work? Are you looking at starting a business? So many questions. What are you looking at? How are your relationships in your life? Not only your business relationships, and business means whether you're in a career or whether you work for yourself. So business is a term that I use to cover all that. Relationships are many things. They're far and wide, and they certainly do cover big areas, and people often only look at that as looking for the loves of their life. And, yes or no, whether the answer is either or, it's what you want. And, let's put some specific information in those questions today so that we can, in fact, move forward with that information. So come on, guys, ask away. Don't be shy, or it's going to be a very short show today. So it'll never be a short show. We'll always find something to talk about. So how about asking away? Shazza, you've always got a great question to ask. How about some questions from you, my friend? Maybe, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Maybe you're not hearing me. Is that the problem? I'd love to know. I'd love to know what's going on. Questions. So, all right. So, this brings me to a very good point, actually, in fact, because people get blocked. And, I could use this as a block so that I don't start moving forward in my life. I could use this as a block to not continue with the show. But how do we move through that? Well, I think the biggest thing that we can all take away from coming to a crossroads and not knowing where to go is all about, looking at what you truly want and asking yourself the questions and writing the full information of what the answer looks like for you. What should you do? Well, look at that from within yourself. Look at how you can work through that. Yes, there's always fear when we're about to leap into another stage of our life. But you know what? That stage in your life, if you don't push through that barrier, then you're really not going to be able to change anything in your life. So, Maria, thank you so much for opening up the platform today, staying focused and present when you have so much to do. Yes, it is. And you know what? You have to be really disciplined. So as long as you, and there's days you're not going to be as focused as others. I know always around a full moon, there's always distractions going on for me, and I'm not as focused as I would like to be. I don't sleep as well as I would like to. There's so many things that happen for me. I get irritated. There's a lot that goes on, but this happens in life. This is life. It affects us in so many ways. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different result. And, as long as you put as much intention into what you want to achieve. And, when we set our intentions for the day, it doesn't matter if you don't get through all of those things. As long as you've got an intention and you do what you can do with the details that you've got, because sometimes you're waiting on other people to get back to you, so you can't always finish something. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You've got things in place to do, but don't worry and don't let it affect you if you don't finish everything on that list. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. When I do my night work before I go to bed and I write all my stuff up, to set up some action steps for the next day that I can do, and be able to put them into play the next day. If I had 6 steps that I wanted to, proactive steps, productive actions to take, If I only did 3 of those, that would be okay with me, because it depends on how much work and how much you have to put into that to create it. But if I don't get them all done, that's okay, because at least I've set the intention. If I have a great day and I get through all of them, yay. But if I only get through 3 of them, yay. You know, it doesn't matter. And I think people put way too much pressure on themselves to do that. So, hello, Shoshana, how are you? Hello, oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Yes, I just asked a question, lovely. Yes. Kerry, welcome to the show. Beautiful. Thank you for letting me know. Maria, question, staying focused, present when you have so much to do. Yes, we just covered that. Thank you again for opening that up, because I think it's perfect. And thank you for letting the new people on the show know what we were doing. So, Kerry, hearing for yourself. Can you, you can have hear for others, but how do you know what's right for you? Wow, I love this. You know, this is such a common thing. This is fantastic. Everybody listen up. This is really important information. Kerry, we often know how to help others, but we don't see it for ourselves. And I'm picking, that's exactly what you're talking about. So how do we find out what's right for ourselves? This is perfect. What we do is, first of all, we listen to our intuition. Our intuition is the key to so many things and so many decisions that we make in our life. So first of all, listen to your intuition. I would recommend that maybe journal what comes up in that intuitive answer information, because sometimes it's not an answer, sometimes it can be a word and you need to work around that to get the answer. So work around, do some journaling around that word. What does it mean for you? What does it look like? And then bring the positives out of that and put them into perspective. Does that positive statement that you can get from that mean something within the answer that you're looking for? Now remember, the answer is not always what you're looking for. The answer is always comes to you from the frequency that you're vibrating at. Super important to understand, because when your frequency is vibrating at a level, your intuition is going to be running on that level. And regardless of whether your conscious mind thinks that you're going to be up here, if your frequency is down here, what you manifest is going to be down here. Because if that's what you truly believe, then that's what you're going to get. Now remember, the universe doesn't understand or differentiate between imagination or fantasy and reality. It's your belief within yourself as to whether or not you can do it or not. And again, if you're not going to push through that fear factor, then this is really a really big thing to understand. I'm pushing through fear factors at the moment with stuff that I've got on my plate, my goals that I've got down for the end of March. And for me to do that, I've got to create more time in my day. I've got to be less, do less procrastinating, do less wasting time, do less things other than what I've got to achieve, so that I can fit everything in to achieve those goals. So those things are really important. Now, Kerry, there could be some underlying old stories there that are affecting you. I would love for you to reach out and have my free revival call, which I'll put the link in at the end of the show, guys. It's really important to reach out. If you don't take the action, I'm not going to come to you, because I don't know if A, you really want to make the change, and B, if you really want some help with that. So it is up to you to reach out and make that appointment. That goes directly to my revival call calendar, where you will be able to create the appointment that you want. So we can talk about this in a really great different one-on-one situation, because I haven't got all the other energies that might be interfering. So while I can answer your question, which I have, then, to do this one-on-one is hugely important, because there might be just something really simple that we need to break down for you. Beverly, welcome. I'm really great, Beverly, and yourself. Thank you so much for asking. Again, my pleasure and joy to be here and share this with you. I just love it. Kim, hello. Hello, you beautiful thing. Hello, lovely, lovely lady. I am so grateful that you're here. I need some big behavior. Oh, well, as you know, I am the behavior breakthrough specialist. So, Beverly, talk to me. What are you looking for? What is it? What is it? What old stories are coming up for you? These stories might not even be yours to own. So, let's cut them out. Make an appointment with me. Let's talk about this. Huge. My pleasure, Maria. I know, I saw that you asked it twice. It's awesome. I just love this lady. She's just gorgeous. Shazza, I'm having some hard times with my grown-up son with some mental health issues. Yeah, okay. Really, thank you for sharing that, Shazza, because I know sometimes this is really personal for people. And, I appreciate and very grateful that you feel like you can open up with me on this show. I know that that situation, this is a situation that I've been through myself. And yes, it's extremely challenging. But one thing that I have learned is, regardless of, and I don't know how old he is, but regardless of, what their issues are we empowering them to continue on with that mindset, or are we disempowering the relationship they have with mental health issues? And I don't say that lightly. People with any challenges often live in that story so far and so deep that they forget to climb out. And, it's their, and that doesn't take anything away from the situation. So please understand that. Mental issues are really hard to deal with if you don't know how. But I think sometimes what is important is how you deal with it rather than how they deal with it. Sending him many love and blessings every single day is important, because you're lifting your frequency around that, and you're lifting his frequency as well. So being able to send love and blessings to him on a daily basis, as many times a day as you think of it, just take a moment, close your eyes, and really send the energy through to his energy level. Then I would also say to write up some affirmations around that, or not, some affirmations, but also I want you to write a full description of how you would like your relationship to be, as though it's now. So, start it off with, I am so happy and grateful now that my son, his name, and I are catching up to have lunch together. We're at this restaurant, we're laughing, the conversation is this, and make it all super positive. Now, I know that sounds like people sometimes think that that's not possible to change that. But I can assure you that it is. In the last 2 weeks, I've done the exact same thing. Facebook's having performance issues, so let me know if this cuts out. I have created things in less than 2 weeks to occur for me. And, some of them have been really big. Some of them have been fantastic. Some of them have been great, and some of them have just been moving through to the next level. So how you write that up is really important. And Shazza, I think we're due for a call, love. I really think that we are looking for this conversation that we've had previously on how I can get a little bit more personal with you on this level, because there's a lot, and I know you will have questions around that. So please reach out and make that call with me. It's really important if you want to move past this. Kerry, thank you. My pleasure, Kerry. Absolutely my pleasure. Kim, is it my live that is playing up, or is it happening to others? Good question. I just got a note on my Be Live saying Facebook is having performance issues. So it looks like it's freezing up a bit and then coming right, and it's very pixelated. So I'm hoping that we get through this, guys. Please, let's just continue on with this so we can move through that, because I'd hate to think it's shocking. It's absolutely terrible. But it comes and goes. So let's just push through this. Yes, and thank you so much for saying that, Kim, because it will make others aware of what's going on. So, yes, it was playing up for me too. Yeah, Maria. Mine is too. When I go on and look at the actual page, it's terrible. The Be Live is fine, but the page is very pixelated. Facebook sent a message through to Be Live actually letting us know that. So it must be super packed, maybe with some lives going on at the moment. So I'm just going to have a sip of my peppermint tea, and let's get some more questions out there. I'll also post my link for that revival call, guys, so that you can look at that as well and book that in as soon as possible. Here we go. I just needed to find it, and whoops. Here's the link. So I'm just going to put in here revival call. Wow, it's really awful. So there we go. Revival call. You can go over and book that now if you like. I will say one thing as well. How are we going? Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. Bear with it, guys. If you want your questions answered, let's just push through this. Life is all about interruption. Perfect conversation starter. But if we allow it to just go, that's it, let's done, we're done, let's finish, I'm not going to continue on, then we're not really strong, showing our inner strength to be able to pursue whatever it is. We're always tested by the universe on whether we truly want things. And I have been so tested over the years because I've given up on stuff. I have said, oh, well, it's too hard. Nothing is hard in life. It's all about how you approach it, how you look at it, how you mentally create what you want to create in your own mind and see it before you get there. So massive. Cody, welcome. I don't think I've had Cody on here before. Thank you so much for joining us, Cody. Hey, I'm finding the answers within us. I feel I'm happy with my blessed creations. That's awesome. I would love some guidance on the heart just turned 25 on the 18th of January. Happy birthday, Cody, for the 18th of January. And I'm just going to go over to, video interrupt. No, we're still going. Okay. I'm just going to go over to my Be Live because it's a bit easier to see without having all the flashing. Everything's being very still. Old pain from this relationship. Everything changed. Again, I met a guy who's 40, couldn't stay again, and incredible experiences, laughter, joy. Perfect. Now I'm starting to feel he's just another soulmate contract. He's born on the same day. Okay, yeah. Look, yeah. I feel at times I want to escape my body. Haha, yes, when we are not clicking. And I have felt the guy I felt was my twin flame. I left. He's now moved here, and I feel my heart still wanting him. Vision popping up. Things reminded me of him, so why did I choose to take a risk and leave the guy that was literally a fulfilling and evolving experience that we never got to fully earth? Yet I'm trying to find a way to healthy work through for this. Yeah. You know, that's great. There's a lot of information in that. So let's have a look at, and I'm going back to the Facebook page just in case we drop out again. Great information, Cody. A lot to take on there. First of all, be very proud that you do find the answers from within. You know, at 25, to be doing that and creating all the things that you love in life is fantastic, because your happiness must be part of who you are before you move into another relationship or any relationship, because you don't want someone to bring you happiness. And to me, you sound like you already know that. So fantastic. What I would say is, what was the reason that you let go of that relationship? And if you're really true to yourself, you will understand what that is. So if you, thank you for being here. It's, there we go. The video is kind of back. Let's see. This is very, whoops. Okay, guys. I'm going to refresh. Bear with me and see what happens. The video is okay. Looks like we're still on. Okay. Hopefully this is going to continue on. Wow. It's crazy stuff going on. Oh, and it's been interrupted again. Okay, let me come back on. All right. Oh, no, we're back. Gosh. Throw me out some hearts if we're back on. Okay, in the meantime, Cody, that took a bit to message as it's personal. Yes, of course, I understand that. But thank you. I hope the question made sense clear. Yeah. Okay. Yes. No, that's fine. And thank you for sharing that, because it was very personal. So, all right, let's have a look at, thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. So if you know the reason for why you walked away from that relationship, that is worth looking at. Cody, reach out and make a call with me, because I'd like to talk to, I know this is very personal, and I'd really like to talk to you one-on-one on that. So yeah, let's have a chat, because rather than going backwards and forwards, then I can help you directly. I'll send you a Zoom link. We can have a chat. Brian and Shazza came back. Shazza, thanks so much. You're very welcome, Shazza. Kim, yes, you are still on as long as we can hear you. Perfect. Yes, we're still on. Thanks, Shaza. Narelle. Hi, Narelle. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. So Facebook, just for the ones that weren't here before, Facebook put a note up on Be Live saying that they are having performance issues. So the video is getting a little bit interrupted, and then it's coming back, but there's a lot of pixelation going on. So guys, that's all I can do. Yeah, I think so, Cody. I think that's absolutely fine. I think it's really important that you do, so that we can have a chat. So Marlene, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad that you're here. And Narelle, yes, my pleasure. So let's just keep going. We've got 30 minutes left. It's been a bit of a challenge this last 10 minutes just with everything that's going on. So let's just keep moving through. So let's get all this information out. Who's got some more questions on how we can help you develop the perfect life of your dreams and look at what you can do to make everything the way that you desire it to be? Because life is, one of my coaches said to me, you can have 100 people in a room and nobody is more capable of making money than the person next to you. So this person might be a millionaire and this person might be just barely getting through. But the ability to both be making millions of dollars is not different from one to the other, but it is how you bring your belief through. So that's really huge. So, anything is possible. Nothing is impossible. You can have the life that you desire. And this is why I started working with behaviors, because it was really important to me to find out with my journey, going through domestic violence, attracting more of the same, although not physically violent, but toxic relationships, going through that and not understanding how these things were happening when I thought that I was doing everything right to create the life that I wanted. But inner healing is one thing that's huge in getting through that journey. And then shifting the paradigms, because your patterns and behaviors of how you live your life is what creates the results that you get. And once you start lifting your frequency and start vibrating out and stepping into who you want to be at that level on your frequency and level of belief, you can have anything you want. I know, because every day it happens for me. Kim, the picture is playing out badly. Yeah, I know, but as long as we can hear you, that's right. So yes, I know, Kim, the picture is shocking, and it was just really going through backwards and forwards. And I did go back onto the Be Live page because it was really hard for me to watch while I was reading your comments. Is my life going to improve soon? Narelle, what a good question. And let's have a look at what's going on with you at the moment that's causing you not to have what you want in life. So, what are your challenges? What are you going through? How can we look at the cause of what's going on with you at the moment? Is really important. Let's have a look at that. And I really want you to have everything that you want. As I said, everybody deserves to live the life that they deserve to have. That, everybody is worthy of living their dream life, living out their desires, living in a space of success and wealth and happiness and joy and well-being, and definitely over all areas of your life, so mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and getting all those things together to be able to do that is huge. So, Narelle, if you've got a word that you can use to tell me what it is that is in your road at the moment, what's your roadblock, then I can definitely get on with that and answer that for you. Cup of tea time. Just needed a little bit of help. Hi, Barbara. Welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by. We are experiencing some difficulties with Facebook. Facebook are having performance issues. So I do apologize for the quality, but as long as you can hear me, please feel free to ask a question. So, Narelle, maybe you could tell me a bit more. If you're still here, I'm not sure. People are coming and going, and I think sometimes it could be that Facebook is cutting them out a little bit. But yeah. Oh, motivation. Okay. Great question, Narelle. And also, if you can just pop a comment in there, do you have a business or do you work for somebody? So, and motivation, I guess, that can be very general. So let's have a look at the areas of your life where you want to be more motivated. I would be writing up every area of your life, write a heading. And then I would be writing up exactly what you want that to look like. So if you're in business, are you looking to increase your clients? Who is your ideal client? How are you going to make that work? Oh, perfect. Thank you. How are you going to make that work? How are you going to attract them? If it's in your health and well-being, what do you want your health to look like? Do you want to be physically fit, emotionally fit? And in fact, you do want all those things, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, because without having all of those things healthy and well-being and in a great well-being space, then you're not going to be able to find the motivation to keep going. So health and well-being is many things, and it's based on our general senses. So everything that you're ingesting, and I don't mean food by that, although that's part of it. What are you listening to? What are you hearing? What's your environment like? How are you going to make that? How do you want that to look? And writing that down very specifically. In your career, if you want to work for somebody else, if you're looking to work for somebody else, a company, who is that company that you're looking to work for? I would go and visit them. Just call in there, have a look, feel the energy when you walk into that space. Is that really the energy you want to work in? Do a little bit of, research. You don't have to tell them what you're there for. If it's a good energy, maybe ask to speak to somebody and see whether or not, whoops, the video, hopefully it's back. Whether or not there is anything that they're looking for at the moment, but speak to the right person. Don't speak to the person on the desk. They're often not the manager or the person that's hiring. So you're not working at the moment. So that might be something that you want to look at. What are you passionate about? Is there something that you can do for yourself to earn your own income? With your personal relationships, is that something? How do you want them to look at? Business and personal. As I said earlier, business is career and business. So what are those relationships? If you run a business, if you are in a career, those relationships are referred to as business. Your success and wealth, what do you want that to look like? Those 4 areas, be very specific. If there's qualities in somebody that you like, that you want as part of yours, write them in there. You know, if that person provides you with that information, that's perfect. You know, add that to your list of what you're looking for, and look at the list and go over it every day as many times as you can. And you know, with your motivation, once you really know what you're looking for, then you can really start to feel more inclined to do things. So yes, you know, do a little bit of exercise. Yes, listen to some meditations. Yes, there's plenty of motivational stuff out there that you can Google online. You know, yes, network with those who are going to support you, not waste your time and money. Find out, you know, what sort of work you're looking to do and who's in those networks. Go to your local Chamber of Commerce meeting. Find out, you know, there could be a connection in that where somebody is looking to employ someone. But you have to lift your energy. You have to lift your frequency. See yourself in that before you go. Yes, there'll be a fee to attend a one-off breakfast. But you know what? If that is the step that you have to take to create your work, your motivation, because they're very motivated people usually in the Chamber of Commerce. They've got lots of energy. They're people, they've got healers, they've got all sorts of people in there. Look at that area to see whether there's something there. People that will often be willing to give assistance to help you through, you'll find that they're very willing to do that. So there's a good tip for you on that area. Okay, so how are we going now? All right, we have 19 minutes to go, and yeah, it's really been a long process today because of, I think, the quality, and the questions aren't coming through very quickly. So it's it is, as I was saying before, you know, life is full of blocks and interruptions, and we just have to find a way around them. So let's keep pushing through, guys, together, supporting each other, because you guys are amazing. Every one of you is absolutely extraordinary. Every one of you is really and truly just filled with so much love and respect and so many blessings to everybody that you talk to on these shows. So, you know, that's an honor to be here and to be able to serve you in itself. So thank you. You know, gratitude is huge. Gratitude is one of those things that, you know, I express daily, many times a day, because it's just massive. My pleasure, Narelle. I hope that's helped. If you need some more clarity, let me know. You know, there's a lot there to get through, but yes, it's motivation's, you know, one specific thing, or many specific things, but you have to separate each one and really look at that. Okay, how are we going? Whether it feels the same for you. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. My pleasure, Kim. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of the show, because for me, that's you being here is just, you know, it's a privilege to have you here. So I don't take anything for granted. I don't take anything just, you know, and think that nothing of it. I'm very conscious about what I do. I'm very aware of my surroundings. I'm very aware of what I do and who I'm with. And everything I say, while sometimes the answers aren't always going to be what people want to hear, but I do it with the utmost respect, because I really truly believe that if I'm not being honest about what I'm providing you with, then it's no place for me to be. This is a very true platform, And it means a lot that I'm able to open up and share some of my own story as we go through these shows as well, but also to, you know, be honest, respectfully honest with the information that I share. And I hope that, you know, everybody is walking away from these shows really being able to take something away with them, that they can implement straight away. And this is what I teach. This is, you know, how I work things. Guys, I've also got this free 5-day challenge, which starts on Monday. Now, I know there's been a couple of people, I think, from this show who have registered. I've got some other people registered as well. This is a brand new challenge, because I really wanted to create something for everyone. And so, you know, I'm going to pop that link in as well, because for me, that challenge is, you can do it at your own pace. And I would encourage you, you know, you get a worksheet with that as well. You also, whoops, I can't spell. You get a worksheet with that as well. I would encourage you not to necessarily do it all in one hit, because you really want to absorb the information and write the answers down and really tap into who you are. But this is all about transforming your results. And, you know, I made this, I developed this challenge for you guys, you know, for people, you and others just like you, because people don't know how to take the steps or how to implement certain things, and this will help you do that. Now, following the challenge, the following week, I'm going to also be doing a Q&A, a Zoom Q&A, which I'll live stream into the group, because it's a private group. You do need to register to get into that group, to get access to that group. So it's really important that you register to be able to do it. And then you go through the videos and watch the videos and get your worksheets out of the units tab. Now, you know, this will really help you to start creating different results in your life almost immediately, if not straight away. You know, you'll be blown away by the amount of things that start occurring when you really start to focus and be really aware and conscious of what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're speaking, you know, all of those things. So it's huge. I would love to invite you guys along to that, because I really think that you can create so much more in your life, because you deserve to. And, you know, this is something that anybody can do. It's not hard. It's probably about 15 minutes a day. And, you know, you might want to start your worksheet in the morning when you start off. And I'll be popping in and out of the group as well. So if you have questions along the way, that's great. Otherwise, we'll have the Q&A that we will live stream into the group, which I would love you on the Zoom call. And it's only for those who are unable to attend time zones. I know there's people from the States in the group. So, you know, the time might not fit for each time zone, but it's really, you know, you really will start to see some incredible results. So I really look forward to being able to do this with you and for you. And I would love to see some huge actions coming out of that. Because without that, you know, and you have to, you know, if you're not going to take action, if you're not planning on doing the videos and doing the worksheets, then, you know, persistence and repetitive learning are two of the most important things so that you can participate fully in your life. Okay, so I've just put up again my revival call because I know that there's a few people who would be looking for that, looking to do that at the moment. So I've just popped that in again. I know we've still got 10 minutes to go. Has anybody got any further questions today, so that we can really start to move forward on this? I'm just having a look. There goes my Facebook Messenger. It doesn't stop. um, I'm just going to have a look here to see, because I do have an appointment this afternoon. I'm not sure if I've blocked that out, so my apologies. Oh yes, I have blocked it out. So I have got some time this afternoon. I've got loads of time tomorrow. If you're looking at really making some changes in your life, I would love to serve you further. It costs you nothing but a bit of time. This is my gift for you. So please reach out and make that call to book a time, and I will send you a link. I will message you back. So please understand that, you know, I do get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. From about 3 o'clock this afternoon, I am unavailable, but that's okay. I've got time to serve you, so let's book in some time to do that. I'd like to be able to help you as soon as possible. So let's really do this. These calls are no sales calls. I'm not selling you anything on this call. I just want to help you. I want to serve you further. So I want you to understand that as well. This for me is about serving you as my community, as the spiritual events community, as my community who come on and support me each and every week. I support you back. That's what I would like to give you. And, you know, as I said, I'm not going to sell you anything. Yes, my Transform Your Results 5-day challenge is free. So I'm not selling you that. I'm inviting you to join me for that, because I think it can benefit anyone, no matter what level of success you're at. You will benefit from that. Looks like Facebook's settled down a little bit, so fantastic. Finally. For those that are popping in and out and coming on, Facebook was having some transmission issues, performance issues. So we've had a shockingly badly pixelated show today. So I'm just hoping that everybody has benefited. So let me know. Reach out, take some action. When you participate in your life, you are actually taking action. When you are making sure that what you do is done with the support of people around you, then you're going to be able to move forward. So who wants to stay stuck for the rest of their life? Hell, not me. Shazza, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's really lovely. You know, this is what I do. I just want to be able to give you guys as much as I can. That's what I do. Deborah, always a pleasure. Thank you. And again, thank you for being here, Deborah. I know that you can't. I wasn't sure who was still here, because it's kind of been a little bit, you know, funny. Oh, yeah, Amy. Oh, there's more comments coming in now. Thank you, Kim. You're so beautiful to take calls and give advice free of charge. Thank you so much, Kim. And you know, really, I feel that I'm blessed to be able to share this. So, you know, yeah, that's what I do. Like, you don't you don't create a community and build trust with the people that you see each and every week if you're not going to be able to serve them. And that's how I serve. Amy, hi. Just wondering how you can build my confidence more and improve self-doubt. Sorry, I meditate and do yoga every day. That's amazing. Well done, Amy. I make sure I look for the positive things in every moment and appreciate as much as I can. You're definitely already on the right track, Amy. That's amazing. Can I say that your yoga and your meditation is incredible? If you're not journaling, if you're not writing exactly what it is that you're looking for, so there's something, I'm pretty sure that there would be something going on underlying that's occurred in your life where you've lost a little bit of that confidence. Because I know, when we're going through our early years, we're fearless. We've got the confidence to speak up and do what we have to do, what we want to do, with no fear, with no limits. And Amy, again, look, reach out for a call, because there are some things specifically that we can look at to find out where that's occurred and how we can break through that old pattern and behavior. But definitely, writing that list. How do you want your life? How do you want your confidence and your something's tickling my nose. I don't know who's on here that's got something going on there, but I've got it. So, when you look at your life and picture and visualize what you want that to look like, super important to write it all down exactly, what you look like, how you speak, conversations you're having, who you're having them with, how you walk, how you dress, what you own. Like, step into that, and you will be able to, if you're doing meditation and yoga, you will be already able to, I would imagine, visualize that thing. So stepping into that while you're writing it, and believe that you're already there. Write it down, and write it down every day. Set yourself a goal and write that up as many times as you can in a day. And when you write it, I want you to take a moment. I want you to step into that, because that's going to lift your frequency, which automatically will lift your confidence and your self-doubt. Amy, I'm not sure if you've been on this show before, but I'm so grateful that you're here today and that you've asked such an incredible question. So you're amazing, you're extraordinary, and as are all of you. And, I would love to have a quick chat with you, book a revival call with me, because this will really help you to understand what's going on and how and what it is that you need to break through to stop that lack of confidence and, stop any doubts that you've got going on. Because every one of us is very capable. Shazza, oh, that's so funny. It's so funny because it was just like happening. I'm like, what is going on? Something's going on. It's not mine. And sorry, Amy, and also just an afterthought that I've had. Sometimes building that confidence or having those doubts is not always something that is owned by you. So we can talk about letting that go as well. Lucky you didn't. No, I did not feel you waxing your lip. You're so funny. Oh gosh. Guys, we are at 11:58. We are really, actually 11:50. I've got 10 seconds to go. So may I just say, reach out for your revival call. Please, if I can serve you in any way, shape or form to help you improve your life and where your journey is going and get you on the right path for you, because it's all about you. That would be a huge honor. Thank you, guys. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Have an absolutely extraordinary week. And, again, I invite you to my 5-day challenge. So feel free to register, jump on board. I love you all very much. I really am very grateful, and I'll see you all next week. Bye for now.